Well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Hello, and welcome back to Architects of Fate. Tonight, we will be continuing our adventure through Tomb of Annihilation, an adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We are joined by Pone Donkeys, playing Adeen, the Yuan-Ti Warlock.
Hey, it's me. I'm here. I got a gun.
We have Jeff, playing Kenneth Noisewater, the Halfling Monk /Fighter /Rogue.
I'm here too, yay.
We have Felix as Scrod, the Human Barbarian.
I am here under special appearance and of the nation Bay.
We have Keyblader as the Cure, the Goblin Artificer.
I am here as well.
We have Not Too Shabby playing Jaeger Bruise, the Human Ranger /Wizard.
I'm here and I have a new infatuation with raisins.
And here, under duress, I am DM Dave. No, not that one. And to get us back up to speed on last week's misadventures, we have another edition of Letters to Lenny from Scrod. So Scrod, please take us away.
Okay. Dear Lenny, I am sorry if the last few letters were confusing. Sometimes being on an adventure can change a person. Thank you for letting me know that Cheryl's pack leader, Greg, had died. It was his time, and we all know that is the way of nature. Now, I know not everyone agrees with this and uses magic to get around the natural end. And I guess we are trying to lift the death curse for those people that are really just not ready to let go yet. Anyway, we found ourselves in a new tomb with some kind of crystal box. The Cure disappeared into another box, not the crystal one, but another one, and suddenly there were giant skeletons coming out of hidden passages. I personally think it's safer wherever he went, and so I followed him into the box along with Nefertotep. I think she's some kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't know. And now we are in a maze, so I guess it is Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, I don't know what's happening to the rest of the party. I hope they follow us, because I feel they're about to have an answer to the age-old question, pierced man or pierced bear. Please take care. Scrod.
Scrod in this liminal space between spaces, this maze that goes you know not where. You somehow find a place to deposit your letter to Lenny, and it disappears off to wherever all those letters go. Thank you for the subscriptions, everybody. A great way to start off tonight's session, where back in the tomb, the skeletons begin to take their first steps out from their own little respective tombs. There is a little bit of a logjam over near Kenneth. One of the skeletons takes a side step to try and reach up to Kenneth, and the floor beneath it gives way. The pit trap that you all avoided, it did not. And Kenneth, you have a particularly good view of the creature plummeting into a pit of acid.
Oh.
Where before the doors of the pit trap swing back together, you can see its bones already beginning to fizzle and dissolve. The other one sort of squeezes around the other way, but Kenneth and Jaeger, you are both too high up on the ceiling. They swing their great axes at you to no avail. Unfortunately, Adeen, I cannot say the same for you. Adeen, you take 21 points.
Would shield help here?
Yes.
Okay, my AC is 20.
Yes, with an AC of 20, a massive great axe. The blade itself is about as tall as you are, end to end. Clangs off of a magical barrier of energy that flashes into light at the last second.
Oh, I only got a couple more of those. Don't do that again.
The two skeletons on this side take a step out and immediately become ensnared in the eerie black tentacles that are writhing from the ground. As does the massive bear. They are all trapped in place.
I feel safe with that bear, though.
Yeah, the bear. I mean, the bear's just doing what bears do.
Yeah, right.
Handling it.
And that's, well, hang on. The bear might be able to do something.
Oh, he's pierced too.
Yeah, as this bear takes a step outward, you can see it's almost crackling with electricity.
From all the piercings? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah. I'm just saying, do not mix piercings and electricity. Just word to the wise.
Hey, you never know until you try. There is a rumble of distant thunder, and Jaeger and Kenneth, you both feel the hairs on the back of your neck start to rise. This sort of tingle of static electricity before an explosion of lightning strikes directly between the two of you. Would you both give me dexterity saving throws?
Ooh.
And Shrek needs a D20 rolled for
Shrek gets a D20.
Mr. Goliath.
Oh boy.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh, nat 20.
For Shrek. Okay. Oh, that wasn't that bad. That's a lot of ones. That is 20 points of damage to you, Jaeger. Only 10 to Kenneth. But you can all see that the sort of lightning that was playing around this massive bear has dissipated for the time being. It's not going to be able to do that again for some time. And that brings us to
Well, I think if memory serves, the last thing Adeen remembers is someone screaming, touch the maze.
Mm-hmm. That was Scrod's instruction.
So
I trained success. Woo-hoo.
So without knowing and being able to see what happened, like the cure popping back out or any of that, I think can I cast it? Yeah, I can. I think I'm gonna dimension door to the thing on the wall and touch it.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring Uba and the hand with me.
All right. I'll count them as one. They're best buds now. You appear directly in front of the maze and lay your hand upon it.
Hey, Scott, what are you waiting for? Ah!
Scrod, I think, is already in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
As
Deep in it.
you have just a moment to see like a tiny Scrod in one intersection, looking all around before you are in this. I'll reread this description. You stand within a 15-foot high passageway walled by smooth, featureless stone, lit by torches, shrouded by fog. No ceiling, and when you look up, you can see a distorted view of the room you left behind.
Huh. That's
you do not see Scrod or Nepertak anywhere, but Uba and the Claw are both next to you.
Well, hey, at least we don't have to deal with those minotaur, right? Oh boy. Oh, let's go look for Scrod. I know I saw him in here before we got sucked in. Do I kind of have like an idea of where he was based on where I appear to be, maybe? Or is it just too disorienting?
It is completely like you are so disoriented. Go ahead and make, if you can, roll a D100.
D100 coming right up. $74.
A 74. Okay, you begin making your way. You think you hear sort of this echo, maybe in the distance that could be Scrod.
Polo.
And you begin making your way down the passageway, just sort of in that direction. You come upon this little alcove on one side. It looks like it's going to be a passageway, but as you get closer, you can see that it sort of abruptly ends after about 10 feet, and curled up at the in that corner are the skeletal remains, or a set of skeletal remains.
Huh. Anything like can I examine them more closely?
Sure can.
I'll touch everything. I'll just anything that looks like it should be touched. I'm touching it.
All right, and go ahead and roll just like any die, just
any
single die, any die.
I rolled a D4. 4.
All right, with a 4, you can see that this body is curled around something. It looks like this sort of metallic rod, or lack of a better word.
Well, in the spirit of delegation, I'm gonna look at Uba, who I assume is gonna look at the hand.
Yeah, Uba looks at the hand. The hand hops off, scuttles forward, and wraps itself around the rod. It seems to be sort of like it scooches its hand back down and like tries to get purchase on the ground. It cannot move this rod. at all.
I'll go.
And you can tell that's kind of weird because he disturbed some of the bones, like the phalanges that were still somehow curled around it that fall away, but the rod is still exactly where it was.
I'll give it a shot. If you want a job done right, I guess.
Yeah, you put your hand on it and haul with all of your might. It is not moving.
Do I like feel like anything on it? Like any kind of like anything that can be pushed or like twisted or
make an either an investigation or an arcana check for me.
What is better for me? Investigation. That's gonna be an 8, but you know what we're gonna do? It's in the spirit of everything I do. We're just gonna roll that d12 right now.
Yep.
Let's add 2 to that 8 for a crit total of 10.
That is the number I had in my head.
That's
you
good.
poke down to the very bottom, and you feel something depress, and suddenly you like almost sprawl backwards. The rod is released.
Huh. That could come in handy. I'll stow that for later. Okay, well, that doesn't really help us get out of here.
No, in the distance, you can hear sort of the grind, like sound of grinding of stone moving against stone.
I'm gonna look at Uba and I'll go, okay, we either walk towards that or away from that. What do you think?
He looks down towards the claw, which also like up on its wrist and shrugs.
I'll go, okay, you know what? This place is kind of boring. Let's go towards it. And we'll just head in the direction of the sound.
All right. As you head off deeper into this liminal maze, we pop back to Jaeger on the ceiling, frazzled by electricity. The minotaurs are not able to reach you up here, but this massive bear has just zapped your good.
Yeah. So I did want to interrupt, but I was trying to read my thing. I actually have as a reaction absorb elements.
Oh, great!
Which gives me resistance, and then I can store the energy to use for my next attack.
All right. So you are on 23 hit points. And yeah, you've got that. You've got some of that lightning. You absorb some of it into you, and now you're crackling almost in the same way.
And I want to do that level 3 because that's one of my only spell slots left.
So it gives you resistance no matter what, but you get more
damage. To react with. So with that. Okay. How do I want to do this? Who's left in the room with me? Kenneth and
Kenneth's on the ceiling with you, and then lined up over here. The cure is standing, looking, presumably a little confused. Shrek.
I'm wearing 7 different masks.
Right, that's true. Yeah, the cure is there. And then Shrek, DM Dave, Kakarol, and Mr. Bemis are all lined up behind this sort of sarcophagus. They were studying the statue of that bear.
Gotcha. All right, then I'm going to focus my Can I reach the top of these guys? On the ceiling?
I'm going to say if they can't reach you, you can't really reach them.
Okay. Then.
Without sort of there are these pillars, but then once you, if you're leaving their range, unless you have something that makes you not take opportunity attacks, which I think you must.
I don't. Actually, that's not true. I do have bonus action stuff. Let me check that real quick. I think my Zephyr Strike does that. Actually, I got Misty Step. Does Misty Step trigger?
I would say no. Yeah, if you teleport away, you don't get, or they would not get an opportunity attack. Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Just as an option. Or you're gonna have to go ranged. But you can do ranged. You're not like clinging to the wall or to the ceiling. You're just basically standing, hands free.
I'm gonna do the Zephyr Strike. See, can I do that at higher level? Cannot. So that's gonna be my last first level spot.
Oh, but that's concentration, so that'll last for up to a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Was that like my first attack then every time?
It's one attack. You give yourself advantage just once before the spell ends. But then,
okay,
but you have opportunity. You're not going to get opportunity attacks until you lose concentration.
All right, that'll work. So I'm going to instruct Zero to move over up here.
Yeah,
his little
for
blink.
Sure.
I'll move over to the pillar, I guess, here.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna strike this Minotaur.
Okie doke.
We'll strike him with everything I've got. So we'll start with our sword of Aatrox that Mr. Goliath Man gave me.
All right, 15 is going to hit.
All right, so we'll take that. So damage.
So it's going to be a D. Okay, so that's 14 plus your 3d6 of lightning.
Right. That's my lightning.
Baby, so that's 30 whole points of damage.
I get D8 for my Zephyr Strike.
Yep. If you want to use that now. Another
It's not dead. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
2
Yeah, it is
5s and a
still,
6 on that.
And then
Oof.
I'll use my swarm as well.
Nice.
So 4 more.
Another 4. So that's 40 total or something like that.
I didn't add it up. 40.
Yeah. This massive, cleaving strike. I'm actually gonna roll. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a. This was for sort of like a massive damage kind of thing that I want to try out. 40 points of damage in one attack. I rolled a 1, so I'm gonna say it's dust.
Ooh.
Nice.
You running across the ceiling, down the pillar, bring your long sword through this creature from skull to nave, and it crackles into a billion pieces. So that's your first attack.
That's my first attack. For the rest of my, I guess while I'm down here, let me see here. Can't do any more spell stuff. Oh, but I am using the sword, so I don't know if I want to do that. All right, I think what I'm gonna have to do, because I'm pretty beat the hell up, is retreat back to the ceiling.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will use my blowgun.
Yeah,
On the next one in line down there.
got it.
Or you could just come to the maze. It's full of rods and grinding.
I just really don't like undead. I hate them.
Hey, come to the maze. We got 18 hits.
And if you guys get stuck there, I mean, who's gonna help?
Didn't the cure was the one that told us to go to the maze, and now he's back out of it.
Right?
Yes, that is true. The cure. The cure. I think the cure just went into the maze and then
Yeah,
is
I
now
went into
back
the
out of
maze
it.
And I immediately found what I needed and came back out.
Yeah, with what, like a 97.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good at mazes.
Hey, what can I say?
My doctor.
He's
So just-
amazing.
So just to make sure, there's 3 still here,
Yes.
and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bear.
4 in the
Bear
bear.
undead as well.
Go ahead and
Dragon
make an
Bell?
Arcana check for me real quick.
Okay.
And then they just suddenly turn into bears.
16.
No, you actually you get sort of the sense that it's more it's not undead, and it is more than a beast.
Mm.
It has something about it. Maybe just sort of a look in its eyes that you catch. That
It's
speaks
Halcyon.
to some sort of deeper
I
intelligence,
It's
perhaps.
like a Goliath-sized bear.
yeah. I know. I was thinking it's sort of it's that look you get across the bar at closing time. So I would run.
All right, so that's 5 points of damage with the blowgun.
Yep.
Oh, and you did your bonus action already.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
Excellent. Kakarol is up. Kakarol, I think, is going to focus on the big bear that did a zap. That's... Ooh, I think only one of those is going to hit. Come on, Kakarol. You know what? Hey, fuck it. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Within how many? That's pretty neat. Okay, Kakarol. I'm sitting precariously on top of Mr. Bemis's shoulders, sends out an array of bolts of fire. One of them squarely connects with the Minotaur, or no, sorry, the bear, the big bear, dealing only 7 points of damage. The second one goes wide. And then Kakarol, instead of shooting out a third beam of fire, this sort of prismatic burst of light shoots out from him in all directions. And the Cure, Shrek, Jaeger, and Kenneth. You all regain 10 hit points.
Oh, neat.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like a trap.
Sure does.
I refuse.
No, thank you. Yeah, Kakarol looks confused, like he doesn't know what he just did. He's looking at his little claw and looking forward, like that was definitely some sort of unintended the side effect of his magic. And then the Cure, give me a highs or a lows.
Those.
Okay, Kenneth, you're up.
Okay. Are there 3 of them in front of me?
Yeah, there are. They're sort of squeezed in all next to each other. There's like bones interlocking. Their rib cages are stuck
Okay.
together.
Well, then I'm gonna use my wielding my hilt of the hammer of the storm Warhammer of the Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wave my stick around
Mm-hmm.
and cast Chain Lightning.
Yeah, baby. All right, so that is
So it hits 1 and then branches 3 times.
Chain Lightning. Is it? Oh, okay, so it's a dex save.
Yeah, 13.
And actually, I think you can make it leap to another one because it can reach 3 targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first. So you could hit this one over here as well.
Yeah. So
All right,
I think I hit this guy and then.
let's give them all. That is only going to be 1 successful dex save. Right? Of 13? Yeah, that is 1 successful save. Okay. All right, let's see which one successfully saved from top to bottom. Fancy that. It's the third one who has the least amount of hit points already. So with 48 points of lightning damage, it's almost like this this bolt of lightning amplifies as it. I gotta move this guy up to. As it moves from one to the other to the next, and by the time it reaches this one, which hasn't even left its cell yet, again, almost the same thing happens as the one that Jaeger hit. It just is dust.
Dust.
That is. So that's your action.
Yep.
My bonus action, anything you want to do? The 3 in front of you look in bad shape.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll drop down. I guess I'll just drop down on top of them. Go for the bonus. Go for the unarmed strike.
Go for the boner.
Definitely go for the boner.
Go for the boner.
15 hits.
God, why do you guys always wait until I leave to go for the boner?
So that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
With 11 points of bludgeoning damage, you crush one of them into a inanimate pile of bones.
Average boner is only 6 points of damage, so that's it's really good, yeah.
But I think if these skeletons last longer than 4 hours, we're gonna have to talk to the cure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call the cure. Yeah, hey, cure.
Yeah.
They told us to call the number.
Perfect.
That's concentration. I guess
Oh, what happened?
I've just got 1,000 spells to scroll through. DM Dave, cast. No, maybe. I'm making him with that. Oh yeah, neat. DM Dave casts Flame Strike.
Damn.
That is wow. Okay, 2 natural ones, a 16 and an 18. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna call that 11 for you. 5 for you. 5 for you. 11 for you. And then the radiant damage. Oh, it did all of them. Okay. So 18. And This massive pillar of flame just incinerates, or tries to incinerate, everyone over here. The bones are looking in pretty bad shape. I gotta do Shrek. The Cure, you are up next. Once I do all night. Once I'm done playing.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave Dave to it. We're gonna have a sandwich.
All right, there we go. This is what Shrek's been trying to do for a minute. Shrek with a powerful the song in the distance that I don't remember how it goes, but I know I've had to sing it at one point. Echoes through the halls of the tomb as Shrek revs the sword and transforms. Where is this? I had it out here.
Oh boy, something else Shrek needs to do.
Shrek transforms into a massive devil. Huge horns
Wait, he actually has
curling from the back of his head.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know what a devil trigger is, so I think that's the full-on demon. We knew it. We knew it the whole time. Shrek was out to kill us the whole time.
The ultimate betrayer.
Massive wings sprouting from his back.
And everyone was mad at Adeen.
Yes.
But weird.
All he wanted to do
Adeen
was help.
introduced us to Shrek.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's how Kenneth remembers it.
Kenneth was drunk.
Hurls a bolt
I
of
resent that.
flame at the Minotaur skeleton, and then, or no, at the bear. Minotaur skeleton is over the bear's thing, and then flies forward. Great sword outstretched. Makes 2 more swings, one of which is a critical fail.
Way to go, Shrek.
Pulled muscle. You deal half damage on your next attack. The creature roars, "Oh, my calf!"
You know, you can pull the demon out of the Shrek, but you can't pull the Shrek out of the demon, you know? It's always gonna be there. Oh,
so
wait, Shrek has advantage.
Oh, okay. So that's not a critical one. Instead, it is a hit.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Mr. Goliath, man.
Saved it.
So that is, in fact, a regular hit.
I think we all know
yes.
Mr. Glathman's favorite character.
Yeah.
I can't wait until he's dead.
Yeah.
Well,
One less fucking person in the menagerie.
22, 24. 24 plus 14. That much damage. With 2 massive slashes at the back of the bear. And then, actually, he flies away. The bear and the skeleton both get to try to attack, but they're rolling at disadvantage. And that is 2 misses. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. The Cure, you're up.
I'm up. Fantastic. I heard Jaeger wasn't doing too hot. Is that right, Jaeger?
That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use. What am I gonna use? Oh, it's healing word on you. So I throw a little dart and just go pink. For 10 health.
Okay.
Perfect. That was my
You're
bonus
back up on
action.
43.
What actually was the healing word?
Bird.
Raisin.
Bird. It was. It was, I don't know. That's what it was. I don't know.
You
better.
have Google
have-
right in front of you, right? Just type in, just lay on the keyboard and see what pops up.
Well, I could.
For
Yeah, I know, just do that.
grads.
Yes. Dingus.
Try it.
I do like the idea of dingus, though. That would be funny.
The healing word is moist.
Moist.
Yeah,
That will disqualify your esports team from coming into the U.S. I will tell you that right now.
Oh.
and
And if it were a real sport, I'd be upset.
how far can I move? I got.
Don't worry, there's plenty of other countries I could be coming in.
Whatever.
That was
From
Paris.
where I was to here. And I'm going
Where's
to
that
attempt
be
to hit
now?
the skeleton right here. With my shovel?
Shit.
Yeah. Shovel. Eat. Shovel. Eh. Nope.
8 is not gonna do it.
And I am going to sit there and think my life choices.
The cure, give me a highs or a lows.
Low. Again.
All right. So as you rush past the crystal sarcophagus, you notice it turn the same shade of crimson as the key that you took from the maze.
Right.
Amazing.
I guess I didn't jam it in there when it was that color, I guess.
It is still that color. It is this turn. That's what I'm letting you know.
I've used my action and my bonus action already.
I think it's just an interact. It's just a.
Okay.
Just a
I take one step back.
he swings at you and misses.
Like, oh yes, right. I forgot I got this. So I'm gonna go over.
Stepping backward as the Minotaur's great axe just like swipes right over your head.
Like, oh yes, right. And I stick the key in the hole. Well, it's red.
You as you push downward, you push the key downward into the lid of the sarcophagus.
Yes.
It both the key and the sarcophagus lid disappear. The skeletons crumble to the ground in piles. And Adeen,
Not trapped in there forever.
Uba, Crawling Claw, Scrod, and Nepertak are spat out unceremoniously from the maze onto the just sort of you all tumble out of the maze onto the ground in front of it. We are so all of the skeletons are out of play, but the massive bear is still. I mean, it is still restrained, but let me make sure.
Oh wow, you guys look like you did a lot of the work already.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left for us to do.
I thought we were supposed to go in the maze.
It's been 4 days.
Ah! Oh god.
The cure, standing before the sarcophagus, you can see that it is piled high with salt.
Salt.
It is filled to the brim with salt.
Is it flaky salt or like ground salt?
It's like very very ground, like just a fine powder.
Okay. I guess I'll kind of sift through the salt, I guess.
Okay.
Are there any fish in it?
No, but it
'Cause-
burns like hell. I've got cuts all over my body. Look at my health bar. It burns.
It's probably just
At least it'll be well
bruising.
preserved.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys should have went to the maze. There was nothing in there that hurt.
I can make it hurt now.
You already said you're already hurt.
Yeah, I'll spread the pain. I'm a pharmacist.
Hey guys, when we're done, you want to check out my rod?
Oh, why did that happen?
Only if the colors match. I've been told that that's very important for jamming things in. I do like Harm Assist. Can you get XP for that?
That is very good. Okay. That's not gonna happen. I gotta look at my spell really quick, which is black and calls. Oh, so he's got a huge. Okay. So the bear tries to wrestle itself free from the. Oh my god, he's not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, good.
He takes another. Wow, that was sad. Only 5. I got 5 points of damage on 3d6.
Ouch.
Oops. But the bear is still restrained. Adeen, you are up.
So, guys, are we just watching this thing struggle? Is that what we're doing now?
I was gonna.
Oh, wait,
I was
the bear's
gonna
got a
try
line.
something if I'm wrong. It's got a line.
Sorry, the bear's got a line before.
It talks.
Does now.
As it's struggling to remove itself, it doesn't so much talk as you all hear this in your mind.
Like a proclamation.
This sort of echoing voice from far, far away.
Thunder roars, wind howls. Only fools ignore the call to battle. The land slumbers, but it is not dead. With my roar, I wake it. With my thunder, I call it.
But it doesn't.
Spooky.
I feel we violated a copyright somewhere in there.
New phone, who dis?
New phone.
You can see, Adeen, the sarcophagus is open. Sarcophagus. The sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus.
And the cure is digging through the contents.
Salt.
I'm gonna tell Uba to head over there and to help the cure dig.
Okay, Uba.
I'm already
digs
head in
around.
first, and my feet are poking out.
Why?
Okay, give me a highs or a lows.
Let's go
Uba.
highs. Highs. We're going highs.
Actually, I'm gonna make a check for him first. Yeah, no, Uba doesn't find anything.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he's trying.
It's fine.
There's a lot of salt.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess the bear's got to be taken care of. Guys, we got to put this thing out of its misery. I don't know why you guys are content to just sit here and watch this, but let's do something about it. Jeez.
I don't think I ruled initiative.
You're in initiative.
I think it's for initiative from last time.
Okay.
Yes.
Adeen is going to go ahead and slam this bear with well, first he's gonna hex.
Yep.
Is there a check that it has to make for the tentacles? A dexterity, I'm assuming.
It is dexterity.
I'm
yes.
gonna shit on its dexterity. Bye bye.
Yeah, it's so fucked. Like
And
tentacles.
And I'm gonna then.
It's restrained, so you have advantage.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, cool. So here's
Which actually Shrek should have had too, but
here's the first one. That's I'm not even gonna have to roll. It's a nat 20.
oh baby.
I'm gonna roll for the other blast too. Might as well. It's still at advantage. I'm gonna roll it again. So the second one's a 19.
Yeah, your first attack, they both hit. The first one does maximum damage automatically.
Oh wow. Okay, so the first one does 15.
Okay.
And the second one does
Oh, that's so fucked.
9.
It actually does.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hex procs on both of them as well, adding an additional 3, 4, 5.
Hey,
5 total.
What type of damage is Hex?
Hex is necrotic, if I am remembering it correctly.
I think so too. It's necrotic.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
it
necrotic.
is now. It is now for the next minute. It is vulnerable only to force damage.
Ooh.
So it takes another 18 instead of 9 for your second attack. It takes 18.
Jesus.
But it does only take 5 from the Hex.
That's fine.
That's what I was checking.
Ooh.
Yeah, the second one slams into it with more power than it seems like it should.
I was also trying to position myself so the force of the blast would kind of like push it into the like
Bonk it.
like bonk it into the wall a little bit, or push it further like into the tentacles a little bit. I don't know.
So I'm gonna say if you push it, it will take that. It will take that extra damage. Push it real good. But some of the tentacles will come unstuck from it, and it's going to. But it's already extra fucked on dex saves though.
Mhm.
So I should just bonk it, is what you're saying.
It's going to be a little easier for it to get out, but you kind of already accounted for that.
Bonk
So
it.
yeah, you can just push.
Let's bonk it. Let's bonk it.
You do that for both of them, yeah? It's not just once per turn.
Correct. It's each blast does it.
Woo! What's another 12 points of damage?
Have a blast.
Maximum on that. All right.
What kind
Jaeger, you're
of
up.
what kind of damage is that when it slams into something? Would that be force damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I tried.
So I'm looking through my inventory and finding this lacking at this point.
All right, yeah, Jaeger, you are up.
Well, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns at level
Cool.
3. And then
Of Thorns is going to be okay. So when you hit,
yep, I'm gonna use my blowgun.
you will lose your Zephyr Strike.
That's okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move a little closer too, because I think I need to be at closer range for the blowgun. So I'll move to the edge of the tentacle pile. Yeah, and then I will shoot with my blowgun.
Hmm.
24.
That hits for sure. Oh, technically advantage. So see if you crit. All right. 24 hits.
So the normal damage is 5. Plus Hail of Thorns is
A D10. Oh, I have to make the save, which he fails.
Third level.
So it's 3D10. And
yeah.
he's taking all of this.
So 21.
21 points of damage.
And for the hell of it, we'll do swarm damage in there too. It's an extra 4.
Oh baby. Extra 4 points of damage.
Because I'm tapped out of anything else, my second attack, I will just shoot it with the blowgun again. With just
pop
measly
it.
little. Just plink it.
25 hits.
And I think it just always does 5 damage, so.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Kakarot's up. We love Kakarot. He's done almost nothing this whole adventure.
Just good for him.
He's out of second level slots. So we are going Acid Splash, which is because it's a dex save. Yeah, that's a failure. Is going to do 4 whole points of damage to the bear. As he yells, "Take that!" And then looks, he sort of slaps Mr. Bemis on the back of the head and tries to crane up at you, Adeen, to make sure you were looking.
I wish it would be the killing blow strike, though.
I know, that would have been...
Hey, good job. That was great.
Kenneth, you are up. Let's see, what's your passive perception is 14. So you would notice sort of this fog begin to roil in at the foot of the stairs. Like sort of pouring out from the stairs and beginning to spread out in every direction around the floor of the tomb.
I'm gonna get off the floor.
I think you're on the ceiling still. Oh no, you went down onto the floor.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one on the left.
I'll go up this. This is pole here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run back up the pole. You can see it's sort of it's almost right now. It's starting. It's
I never
covering
should have left the
almost
safety of the pole.
this whole area that is covered by the pit trap.
Right. Well. Okay. Well, I can throw my dagger from here. The river. Let's do that.
$22 hits. See if you get a crit. I think it's 16 won't hit. Okay, so we'll call that was your first attack. Now do your.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it has initiative. I got you.
You can do your number 2.
Or advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage now. 19 for the second attack.
Okie dokie. Yeah, both hit.
All right.
What are the 2 different damage? Oh, sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 18 for the first and 12 for the second.
Right.
Another 30 points of damage. Yeah, the bear is. I mean, it is still sort of trying to rip its body out from these grasping black tentacles, but it is looking more and more tired.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'm not gonna use a bonus action, so we're good.
What's DMD's passive perception? Okay. He's out of flame strike. Sorry, just scrolling. Can you do that? Hell yeah. Oh, that doesn't do force damage. Dang. I thought it would.
So is it just half damage if it doesn't do force damage?
No, it's still full damage. Otherwise,
it just takes extra damage.
it is currently vulnerable to force damage.
No, I just didn't know what the mechanical effect was.
Yeah. Catapult.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a 2. DM Dave picks up like a scattered femur that rolled to his feet, and then magically accelerates it to a huge speed. It conks the creature right in the head. It reels from the hit. Now it's time you all can see. You're all. I would say by now everyone has noticed the.
I'm head first in the salt.
Okay, no, you're right. The cure would not have noticed. No. Everybody else is Scrod, Adeen. You have sort of the height advantage. Everybody else is actively involved in the fight. But you all, other than the cure, notice that this cloud is roiling in from the stairs, and someone is coming down the stairs or something.
Oh balls!
Kill him. At first, all you hear through the sounds of combat, the sounds of these like icky, slippery tentacles, and the bear panting and breathing heavily. The cure digging through the salt. Even over all of this, you can hear it's like in the back of your head, almost.
Tentacles slapping on flesh.
Yes.
Yeah, once you hear that, there's really no room for anything else.
Yeah, there's nothing else happening. You had me at slapping.
There is the sound of scales on stone.
Something for everybody.
Yeah. The clicking of little toenails is next.
Almost. There's this sort of like, it sounds like what wind chimes would sound like if they were made out of bone.
Bamboo.
Oh, I know what that sounds like.
This is like an ASMR stream.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You just have to
it's
imagine it.
With the tentacles, though, that's more mukbang.
Now, are you talking like animal bone or human bones?
Yeah, there's a difference.
You can tell they are, or at one point were human bone.
It's weird that we can tell.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know how I knew that. Coming down through this cloud of this sort of like sickly yellow cloud of thick smoke.
Yellow cloud.
Are 2 figures, one before the other. The one in front is almost floating down the steps. Just the sort of trailing toes clicking on each step as it floats. And from this point, all you can see, as the creature reaches sort of the epicenter of the cloud here, are 2 pinpricks of light at eye level. Two pinpricks of light that only one person here has seen before.
Oh shit!
You remember. Your mind is forced back to that moment where You infiltrated the Red Wizard camp. You tried to steal the puzzle cube and were caught in the act.
Oh, she's gonna be so pissed.
Valindra Shadowmantle. She is making no attempt to cover herself in her glamour, as it were. She is a rotted skeleton clothed in a long red robe. Behind her, in the smoke, is a large, sort of hulking figure. One that also seems somewhat familiar. Pushing itself along on its long, muscled tail.
Oh no.
With scales.
Well, no, just as bad. Just as bad.
Rosnazi in the shadows behind Valindra Shadowmantle.
I know it's not my turn, but I immediately want to start prostrating whatever the appropriate amount would be for Rosnazi to just be walking into the room. So, yeah. Hey, boss. Sorry. Didn't know you were coming on a on-site evaluation. We got everything handled here.
Valindra here in the here sort of floating in the entryway, surveys the scene, looks intently at each one of you, and then almost as an afterthought, points a finger at the bear. Yeah, that is a critical hit. She casts a spell called Finger of Death.
I believe we're aware.
And the bear seizes, violently shakes, and collapses to the ground. And then she makes eye contact with you, Adeen. And she says, "Are you prostrating yourself for me?"
I'm trying to remember the last time that I saw her, she thought I was under her control. But I did scream out like a challenge or like a, hey, we're coming for your shit.
And you absconded with the, you were the only one. I mean, after you told her that someone in that camp betrayed her, she went out and killed everyone.
Wow.
You were the only person left alive in that camp. And then the puzzle cubes disappeared. So you think she's got a pretty good idea.
Narrowed it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, my lord gets most of my prostration. What do you want from me? I mean, like, don't let it get personal, okay? Look, you got hoodwinked. It happens. Okay, I was following orders.
Floats forward just enough and sort of gestures forward with a skeletal hand, and Rosnazi slides along the ground past her. She almost as an afterthought gestures at the ground before her, and the pit trap freezes shut. She takes a step to the side, glancing up to you, Kenneth. I see that Eldritch Blast. And you all see Raznazi slither forward, or I suppose what's more accurate is what used to be Raznazi. It is instead the top half is totally rotted away, even worse than when you saw him covered in bandages. The bandages are entirely sloughed off, revealing just a rotting corpse, moaning mindlessly. Shadowmantle says, "Is this what you would like to bow to?"
Sir, you've seemed better. Oh.
Raznazi sort of looks mindlessly left to right.
Ah, crap. You beat me to it. God damn it. He was getting so weak. Of course you were able to just overpower him. Come on.
By my count, I have killed 156 Yonti in the last 5 days. Is that, I believe that's all of them, is that right?
And then also, oh no.
The day before Christmas.
No. I'd say your Christmas list got a lot cheaper. See if you can return anything. Oh.
So, you just wiped us all out?
Oh, not all. Clearly.
Oh, well.
Just the useful ones.
Well, I guess.
She looks.
Oh, go ahead.
Kenneth, and just I don't know. You can just tell that there's a smirk on the skinless, muscleless face. She was ever so slightly amused by that.
I'm for hire.
Seeing as all of you have been so diligent in attempting to foil me at every turn, that's actually exactly what I would like to suggest. And then her gaze falls on you, Jaeger, and she goes, "You look a little familiar. Have we met?"
I believe you've met my brother.
Ah, that's right. So, any takers? You all remember, those of you that were there. Some new faces. Who was it? You were there, little man, weren't you? She points up at you, Kenneth. And you, in the back corner, would you care to tell everyone, remind them what happened?
What did you guys do?
Call me little.
I forget, was she talking to me or not?
Yeah, she's also talking to you.
Oh, I'm
also,
so pissed,
is
obviously.
the cure still digging through the salt? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
There's two little legs flailing.
Piles of salt just being thrown out of the fire.
Okay, the cure, really quick, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Oh wow, damn, I made it. It's 22.
Okay, now give me a highs or a lows.
Lows.
Okay, you come your little hands grasp onto two like little hoops of feel like bone almost.
Oh boy, bones.
You pull them out and they look like sort of this little bracelets almost that catch the light in different colors. They're shimmering and opalescent. But when you touch them, you don't feel anything happen.
Neat. I just pull them out. Like, guys, I got him. Who the hell is that?
I like that you've got like sand on your head, salt sand on your head, just pouring off and then pop up
everywhere.
like Max.
You can see salt come out and Max is trying to breathe out.
Yeah.
Adeen, give me a highs or a lows for
suffocating
Uba.
in there.
Let's go lows for Uba, because he's so low to the ground.
Uba also comes out with two of these bracelets that he shoves under an arm and then just sort of keeps peeking his head around.
Oh, good job, buddy. But I don't think now's not the time. Shit's going on.
Valindra says again, anyone want to remind or tell the story?
I've never met this lady before.
She keeps saying that you have. I know, like, the only time I met her, I was pulling the wool over her eyes.
She's getting frustrated. Anybody? Or
I
shall
don't know who you are.
I wasn't there.
I know.
Who the hell are you?
I don't think about when you kill everybody. There's nobody there to tell the
You
tale.
don't know what you're saying.
I've only killed one of your party so far.
Oh, everyone's here.
Oh. I'm gonna look. I wanna look at. This is like the first time I'm gonna actually like look at Jaeger after she said that.
Oh, he's visually steaming.
Mhm.
Oh, he's that angry. He's not even looking at me. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm clicking through to the Laura thing. I got some thoughts.
I'm here to offer one more chance.
How'd you get past all the traps?
Did you see her seal up that shit?
Yes, it's sealed, and I, using my, I don't know if you could call it an army. Is 156 considered an army? Anyway, my army of undead servants to retrieve everything that I needed.
You have an
And now
army.
we're here.
You have an army. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I always wanted an army.
As I said, it's
I have-
hard to
I have two
quantify.
armies and two leggies.
They come out of your sleeveys, very nice. So, yes, you did manage to capture me once, kill me once.
I tricked you.
But you tricked me once.
Really not helping.
I have shown that I will move heaven and earth to get what I want. And you won't stand in my way again. But you have proved yourselves annoyingly resourceful. You know what? You know what the problem is? I think you all... I don't know. She looks up at you, Kenneth, and she goes, "You're witty. Witty's not smart, though.
No.
She looks at you, Jaeger, and says, "You're tenacious, but tenacious isn't driven the way that I am. She looks at the cure. I don't know what you are.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that one out myself.
Yeah.
She looks up at Scrod.
What?
You are strong.
Really?
Physically, of course, but physical strength isn't everything. And you are wily, little Yanti, but not wily enough to escape me forever. And the rest of you are NPCs.
What the hell is that?
She looks right at DM Dave saying that. How does DM Dave respond? I wonder what DM Dave's entire counter argument is.
DM Dave just whispers, "She's not supposed to be here. I don't know what's going on."
Nothing like the simulations.
Computer and program.
Yeah, watch those wrist
Yeah, no, not gonna work here. Sorry.
That wasn't. Damn it.
I have centuries of accumulated knowledge, power, strength. I have what it takes to get to the end, and I will never die.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that Xavier guy that went after you?
Couldn't tell you.
I like that she lifts up her wrist, and there is a bracelet made of neck bones. Like
I said, it's so hard to keep track. We can go one by one if this would, or you can take your time and discuss. I've got all the time in the world.
I'm gonna look down at the rest of the guys and go, guys, I only, lied to her a couple of, one time. Like, what did you guys, what's going on?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
Yeah, I've never met this lady before.
What deal did you strike with her?
The deal of death is what we struck with. The deal of the throat punch. I've noticed she switched. I believe she switched all somatic spells as a result.
Sorry, I have to open my window. I'm sweating so bad.
That's her weakness. She's going to ruin her clothes with unsightly stains.
Yeah, I can't wash this thing either, so.
Boy, all I can say is from personal experience, I recommend Woolite. No reason. For 88 cents. Okay. Do we? All right. Sadly, I'm gonna follow the Jaeger's lead on the stuff, because
Jaeger's gonna trigger his Titan form.
Oh, balls!
so we might be going a little short on this, this entire game. Remember how you said how many sessions? It ends tonight.
Whoa, guys, everybody, calm down. Calm down.
Oh, I'm gonna turn to Emanotep or whatever, and I'm gonna say, sometimes you gotta do things because people hurt puppies.
Oh yeah, she nods. There's sort of a steely, resolute look on her face.
Would she, as a meta question, would she know who this person is? Just asking to think on your feet.
She's been a sort of a bystander this whole time. There isn't really any.
No, I mean before, because the Lich lived longer. Did the Lich live in her lifetime? That was my real question. Is she dead?
She doesn't have any. No, but Valindra has not been in Chult this whole time.
Okay.
Valindra is new to Chult, basically. She's been here not that long.
Okay.
She probably was around when Omu fell, though.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
We're back.
You gotta Hulk out. I'm gonna kind of leap down next to you then, and bring the girl with me.
All right.
Do I have to try to do I have to try to de-escalate? I guess I'll come down here and kind of like put myself in between everybody.
Put my shovel out. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to go for their kneecaps.
Guys, look, if she's powerful to do this to Raznazi, regardless of how weak he might have been getting, and wipe out all of the Yanti, we're not gonna. So maybe we live.
I like the fact we've used up everything that need a long rest, and we're still gonna pull this crap.
Oh yeah, I purposely wait for everything. But I am.
She just sort of it's like she would be picking at her nails if there were nails on the end of her phalanges. She looks up at you, Jaeger, and goes, "Oh, that's very impressive. That would be quite useful. I've already told you I'm willing to work with you. You don't need to demonstrate for me, unless you're doing something so stupid as to try and kill me again."
They did it before.
I gotta adjust my hit point stuff too.
Yeah, you got 50.
I suspect.
I've got your 50 temp.
Oh god.
All right, so I gotta take 8 first of all.
All right.
Like that'll last half a round.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use the spectral chains.
Ooh, going for it.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh.
Let me get rid of all this other shit so I don't have to click through 100 different minotaurs that are dead. Oh, no, they're still there. Oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna have us use the same initiative as last time. Jaeger took the first action. She's expecting it. Maybe you know what? We'll start from the top of the order again. Actually, screw it. Let's restart this. We're gonna roll initiative again.
Huzzah! Perfect. Damn it! What was the last one?
Wow. Well, Al's got the skedaddle maneuver on lockdown.
I can't. I'm trying to run for my life.
I mean, I like that she's going to have, like, an initiative of 35. I mean, there's just no way.
Alright. Guy's got a 17. Scry got a 14. Jaeger got a 16. Al, what'd you get?
19.
19. Cure, what'd you get? You got 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them auto roll.
I'll kill you last.
Or
Probably the first one to go down.
and
I mean, guys, she has a spell called Death Finger or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't
she
think
doesn't
this
have
is
all.
not-
She can't kill all of us at once. Death finger.
yeah, Valindra is up first.
Look at how bunched up we all are,
kill.
guys.
Yes,
Look
we
at how
are.
susceptible we are to massive AoE.
Do I get my spectral chains before she realizes that we're actually attacking?
You went Titan mode.
Yeah.
I mean, she made a quip, but she expected a fight.
Okay.
I'll let you keep that roll when it comes back around. But she is going to go first.
Hold my breath. Let's go.
You might want to hold your breath. I'm figuring Death Cloud or
Yeah,
Crop
fireball
stank
or
or
cloud
whatever.
kill. We're kind of
Yeah,
high up there
this-
now.
TPK.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna end this tonight.
But I'm so low. Dude.
So maybe the one of the bards on Wednesdays will fucking sing a song before we're done.
Okay. She is going to. I mean,
the spell is just
Oh,
called
choices,
TPK, so just use it.
There's a spell.
Push it. Beep. Hit the red button.
Push the button.
Hit the red button.
I like how Dave is either trying to figure out how to not kill us all,
or how to
or
do
just
it
finish
best.
this up and free yourself up on Sundays. You open up your Sunday.
You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Everybody, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Perfect.
All right.
Knew it. Fucking knew it. Oh.
I'm
got the
going to
lead character.
burn. I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna burn.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my inspiration with that because I just don't want to totally go down like a shit.
Would she upcast?
Oh, of course you
Oh,
would.
of course she'd upcast
I had
it.
the whole
Fuck, of course she
three.
would.
You know what?
How many?
Shut up.
How many d6 is it?
Is it like 10 D6?
That's gonna be
How
10.
many-
10? Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right.
we all know what's happening right now.
She clicks her fingers, and a mote of flame explodes into the center of, basically like on the sarcophagus,
Oh, fuck.
and engulfs everybody. That's going to be 31 points of damage for anybody who rolled under a 20.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be 15. So that's Kenneth and Jaeger take 15 each.
Because I rolled a whole, 18. That sucked.
Jaeger, that out of your temp, you're down to 35. The cure goes down. It's 31. The skeletons are incinerated.
Yeah, poor bastard.
But we're cleaning this house.
Oh god, Cackerel's probably dead too. Oh no.
Does Kakarot might have resistance to flame? Nope. Kakarot's down.
Not that much.
Uba's
However,
already dead.
could you move what's her name down with me?
Kakarot. Kakarot. Nope. Mr. Bemis.
Fucking Mr. Bemis.
Mr.
What about
Bemis
Mr. Bemis?
Mr. Bemis only has 3 hit points or 5 hit points. Mr. Bemis is
He's screwed.
dead.
Oh, only 3 hit points? Yeah, that's no death saves. That's just dead.
Just dead. All right. I
Go
think.
so far past
Oh
the
no.
maximum.
Dave's down.
Oh,
Wait.
what's his
No, you
HP
wake up-
total? What's his HP
Yeah,
total?
Is 27.
Oh, okay, I think that's
so
okay.
here's the question. Now we've got a big metaphysical one. Are you dead now, Dave?
If DM Dave dies in the game, does he die in real life?
Yeah, I think you just closed the lid on your laptop.
DM Dave uses his Chaos Orb to cast Absorb Elements, so he does only take 15 points of damage. He's still up.
Oh wait, I've got one of those things. I got an absorb element. But when can I do that?
As a reaction. So you would
Oh, shit.
you would be up on 84.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I've got to go to my spells.
Let's see.
Absorb elements.
Devil is immune to fire damage. Really?
Of course he is.
Oh yeah, Kakarot goes down.
Does absorb elements, like if you already like passed the saving throw, would it still would it quarter it, or is it just?
I would say, yeah, because it just says you gain resistance to it.
Then I'm gonna burn my last third level spell slot for that too.
Okay, so you're gonna have an extra 3d6 to add, and you still have 43 temporary hit points.
The cure still has -2.
No one's saving me from that.
Oh, Mr. Goliath, man.
What can you do this time?
Why are you doing this to us? We wanted to die. We made that very clear.
Sometimes you just gotta let things happen, Mr. Goliath, man.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let go. Sometimes you gotta take the dog to the vet. You just gotta.
Okay.
In the backyard.
Let's see.
Okay. I bumped my hit points, and I think that was the way it worked.
She might. I'm not sure she'll survive this attack.
Who's she?
Just throw your
Belinda Shadowming. Like, I am literally putting everything I got into this, but.
Oh yeah. No, I've got a plan
United
too.
States of Smash.
Yeah, I got United States of Smash.
I have 4 attempts at stunning strike.
I have three attempts at staying alive.
Play it again, Sam.
Wait, so do we actually take the... I like the idea that the bear gives us the miracle.
The bear corpse, I think, or the statue in the back. I'm gonna play this out for a little bit. Because Adeen, you are up.
All right. Ah, shit. Okay, look, lady. I don't know why you're trying. You come in here. You're asking us to do stuff. You're saying we're useful, and then you're just gonna start burning us.
Oh, the offer still stands.
What is the offer?
Work for me, or die.
Besides not death, what do I get?
So.
You get your share.
My share?
Oh boy.
What's my wait, hold on. Wait. I know this is only I know this is only technically supposed to be a few seconds, but
if I was
so
conscious.
what's my oh, yeah, I can feel the ghost of the cure trying to strangle me right now. It's like wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah, your second attack will go too.
What's my what do you mean my share? Are we carving out pieces of land here?
We're carving up the world.
The whole world, you say?
All of it. With the power of the soulmonger, and I work for. He can do anything.
Yeah.
What?
It'll be Stalin and Malta.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Come with me. And she reaches out a long, bony hand.
Huh.
Oh, I have absolutely decided what to do with All for One.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at everybody else, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you guys got
tantalizing.
You guys got this, right? And then I'll turn back around and I'll be like, okay, and I'll grab her hand.
Adeen, as you grab her hand, you feel this almost shock of energy pulse through you, and she and you are gone. Rosn is the animate corpse of Rosnazi is left behind. And Adeen, you suddenly find yourself in a study. It is beautifully well appointed. It is covered in gemstones. Everywhere you look, there are like magical items. You actually see that rod you picked up.
He's in his heaven.
That rod you picked up inside the maze, you see a pile of them off in a corner somewhere.
Oh god, this thing's fucking useless and worthless. I'm gonna throw it into the pile and just go, I love this place.
You see Valindra Shadowmantle standing next to you. She doesn't look like the skeleton anymore. She looks like a young elven woman with impossibly pale skin, dark eyes, pale hair, and she turns to a closet and pulls out for you a long red robe.
So this is definitely like have to wear this. Like there's no like alterations. There's no like substitutions.
Can't turn into a vest.
Like there's no like summer wear or anything like that. I just
only jacket.
As an initiate, not so much, but if you show the kind of promise that I think you're capable of showing, rules don't apply.
Hey, no. See, you were talking about carving up the world, so I want my half. Those are my ambitions. And that's what, and that also is what I bring to the table. You'll see.
A smile, like the first real smile you have ever. I mean, I guess you've never seen her face, but it doesn't look like a face that smiles until you say that. And she says, I made the offer to all of them, but I was there for you. I've never... Once again, I don't like to... No, that's not true. I'll admit when I'm wrong. It just doesn't happen. But you fooled me. And that impressed me.
Well, if that impressed you, you are in for a treat. Because I am just full of surprises.
All right. Let's go meet the man we'll usurp.
Yeah.
And she will lead you out of the study.
But we can come back here, right? This place is awesome.
You'll have... I'll show you to yours.
I get my own?
And I think with that, we'll end a little bit early tonight and say thank you to Pone Donkeys. And on 3, everybody a big fuck you to Adeen. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Adeen.
I see you again. I'll kill you.
He loves every minute of it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Pondakis is not going to be able to join us on Sundays going forward anymore, but I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for running the show for so long, for our lovely overlay. Your particular brand of chaos.
It is very chaotic.
Hey, who's gonna break it to the kid in chat?
Yeah, Mr. Goliath, man, it's gonna be okay.
Hey,
I'll
Mr.
still
Goliath,
be around.
man,
I'll still be around on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, we all love you. We're just gonna be apart now. Sometimes players who love each other very much, that changes sometimes. And it changes, and sometimes they have to be better players when they're not together. It didn't sound convincing when my parents did that to me either. So
You can also still catch them out on the Wednesday and Thursday nights.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I'll
he's
be
still there.
there. You check it out.
Yeah.
why did my dad said the same thing before he put me in a dryer? Okay, no.
God.
And next time we will deal with the ramifications of this,
Yep.
of this glitch, this line. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have ended quite so early. Valindra disappears, but at the same moment, there's this there's a crackle of lightning on the bear statue at the top of the tomb. The lifeless hulk of the 1,000-pierced bear begins to raise itself to its feet.
Oh, shit.
You all
Wow.
will gain the benefits of a long rest, which means you will level up before I see you again. So think about what you want to do.
And since
for your next
Adeen's
level.
not here, we take his level to split it up amongst us.
Right.
Yeah, we get his extra level.
Yeah. You get Adeen's extra level.
Yeah, you guys split that one extra level 4 ways. So you all are now a quarter of the way to your next level. Enjoy.
If we kept track of hit points, that would mean something.
Actually, no, because of the exponential amount of experience points needed, it's actually going to be like 1/8 of the way. So, like, it's really not that much.
Right. But hey.
Armand, you able to do the announcements for me?
Yeah, one last read.
I want to hear you stumble through shit again.
Here we go. Oh, I scrolled way too far back. Okay, here we go. Where are we?
You can read them all if you
what's
want.
Yeah, let's go. That's way too
Yeah,
far
keep
back.
in mind, there might be some further. Don't read past Sunday.
I'm just gonna keep on reading.
Keep on reading.
All right, here we go. Monday, the 6th at 8:30 p.m. Rule 239. Never be afraid to mislabel a product. The crew is getting ready to visit the orchards and winery after Cash Dash took care of some staffing issues. Will whatever is happening with the plague on Hullback 3, or is it Tau Geni Beta, make or break the lucrative deal that the captain is trying to put together? Or will everyone just go their own way and make their own markets in this world in the true spirit of greed? Otherwise known as runaway capitalism. Yes. Tuesday the 7th at 7 p.m. Conan Adventures in an Age Undreamed Of, Season 2, Episode 33, Worming Their Way Through. As the rat things flee the cave, what does the party encounter deeper within that could have scared them away? Or did they serve some other sinister purpose? Oh no, my alarm is going off. That wasn't in the read. Wednesday.
I thought we were getting musical backing for these things. This is great. You're going out with a bang.
No, I have to take my allergy medicine. So, Wednesday, 5/8, 8 p.m. Call of the Netherdeep. I think there's gonna be some post heist shenanigans, if I had to guess. But that I don't have anything to read, so I'm just gonna guess that that's what it is. Thursday, on the 9th at 8:30 p.m., the group has entered the burbs of Chi-Town to find a way to infiltrate the highly secure Coalition City proper and find their acquaintance, Dr. Young, who had been captured and is being forced to work on a dangerous project. The project might be a product. We don't know. We won't know until we find out. Nala has a lead on someone who can help, but will they honor the deal? Find out. This is Rift's Megaversal Mayhem on Thursday. Friday, May 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern, join Simon and Rufus as they once again harness the creativity of the audience and embark on a new Star Trek pipe dreams. Come aboard the USS Fan Service as they navigate a complex conflict with the enigmatic Romulan Empire. Does this have anything to do with the secrets of the alien memories? Exploring experiences that challenge their perceptions and unity. And how will the crew's journey through the Jeffries tubes to unlock the truths? I'm just gonna read it how it says. You're not gonna listen to me. Go to the Discord and read this for yourselves. I am not an idiot, I promise you. This is being done on purpose to make me sound like a fool. I swear it.
That's what you get for going off with a bad guy.
Will they decipher the cryptic clues and outmaneuver their adversaries, or will they find new friends? Join us for an interactive evening of suspense, intrigue, creativity, and laughter aboard the USS Fan Service! ! And then, this time next week, find out what happens when I'm not here to be the hate glue that keeps this crew together. Who will they turn on now? My vote is The Cure.
All right.
That's it.
With that, thanks everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
We'll see you guys next time.
Read some stuff.
Bye.